grammar books on page number 7. So now we're going to identify pronouns. We talked before about pronouns, and there are numerous types of pronouns. So before we begin, what's a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes place of one or more nouns or pronouns. So we use it to refer to nouns. We have different kinds of pronouns, such as personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, and indefinite pronouns. Here we can take a closer look at a summary of the pronouns. You can have this PDF file. It's uploaded to your LMS. So first we have personal pronouns, and we have four subtypes or subcategories of these personal pronouns. We have the first subcategory is the subject pronouns, such as I, he, she, it, they, we, you. These are pronouns used instead of nouns that work as the subject in the sentence. For example, I met Ahmed. I ate the cake. Or she ate the cake. Next, object pronouns, such as me, him, her, it, them, us, you. These are pronouns that can be used instead of nouns that work as the object in the sentence. Ergo, they're called object pronouns. Next, we have possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. They are similar in the meaning. However, remember that possessive adjectives must be followed by nouns, but possessive pronouns cannot be followed by nouns. So I can say my pen or your pen. However, I can say according to regarding this pen, I can say it's mine. I cannot say it's mine pen. I can, to be grammatically correct, you should just say it's mine or yours. So possessive pronouns, this type is only used without any nouns following it, but the possessive adjectives must be followed by nouns. Next we have reflexive and intensive pronouns, such as myself, herself, himself, itself, yourself, ourselves, themselves, yourselves. Reflexive and intensive pronouns are basically the same things. However, intensive depends on the grammatical function or the usage within the sentence. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer to the same person. When the subject and object are the same person, we use a reflexive pronoun. For example, if I look in the mirror and see myself, I say I saw myself. Here, the subject and the object are the same person, who is me, Muhammad. Intensive pronouns is used only for emphasis, so it has no semantic or meaning function. It's only used for emphasis. For example, if I ask a student, did you do this your homework? And she says, I did it myself. She used the intensive pronoun myself just for emphasis that she or it was only she who did it was only her who did the homework, not someone else. So it's used for emphasis. It has no semantic meaning, but only a grammatical function. Next, we have demonstrative pronouns, such as this, that, these, and those. This and that are used for singular objects. This is used for near singular objects or ideas. That is used for far singular objects or ideas. These and those are used for plural subjects or plural objects or ideas, such as pens, books, students. These is used for near or for objects that are near or ideas that are near in time or distance. and those is used for ideas or objects that are far in time or distance. Next, we have interrogative pronouns. These are pronouns used to start a question such as what, which, when, and where. Next, we have relative pronouns, and we said that relative pronouns are used to combine two sentences into one large sentence. For example, I met a man. The man was wearing a red t-shirt. So you say, I met the man who was wearing the red t-shirt. You combine the two sentences into one large sentence with the use of a relative pronoun. You remove the second subject and use the relative pronoun instead of it. We have different relative pronouns such as who and whom, which and that. Remember that who and whom are used for humans. Who is used for subject and object. Whom is used only for objects. On the other hand, which is used for non-humans with the subject or object. That is used for both humans and non-humans. You should also remember that we can have or we can use or put a comma before who, whom, and which, but you never add a comma before that. Next, we talked about indefinite pronouns. It's a pronoun used to refer to objects or nouns or ideas that may or may not be specified particularly. We have three types of indefinite pronouns. The first one is treated as singular, so it takes a singular subject. The second one is treated as plural, so it takes a plural subject. The third one is used according to the context, so sometimes it's used as a subject, as a singular indefinite pronoun. Sometimes it's used as a plural indefinite pronoun. Examples of indefinite pronouns include no one, everyone, neither, somebody, everybody, everything, several, most, some, etc. Thank you, class.